Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. You're watching Playing with Fyra, I'm Fyra, and in the last episode we opened up Ganon's Tower, and we will be beating the boss in this episode, but first, there's something hidden in here, and lest you think I forgot, let's go get it. We have one final room with fairies, which we don't need, and these guys, which are going to absolutely beat us up. Deco Nuts, don't need. This is a bit of a supply room. Now, heart pieces. You can see from the top that I did in fact get all the heart pieces. They will be going in the montage. Red potion, don't need it. I did make an executive decision though. I did not go after the extra heart piece to give us the extra one in the menu, because quite frankly, I didn't want to go through the entire guide and look for all 37 to... Ooh, arrows, I'm gonna take that. I didn't want to have to go through the entire game again trying to find the one heart piece we missed. I lucked out finding the ones that I got. You sell me bombs. Perfect, I want that. Do I want... Well, it doesn't matter if I want more of that because he's gone. But yeah, I was able to find the ones that we were missing very easily just by looking through the guide and saying, oh, I don't think I've done that. But the other one is out in the ether somewhere, and I don't know where. And I can't, you guys, I can't do it. We are going to finish this darn game. I still have a bad taste in my mouth from that darn fire chamber, but I said I didn't want to talk about it, so... Let's just move on. Alrighty. Final boss time. Well, we gotta get to him first, of course. What would a final boss area be without a long chamber full of keys? Just to chip off a little bit of your health. That's okay, though. You didn't think that getting to Ganondorf would be that easy, did ya? Got some final Dino Flows to fight. Again, I don't remember if this is the same in the original. I think it is pretty similar, if nothing else. I kind of wish I had a dungeon map. We have the key, right? We must. Oh, there's no way to check. But I'm pretty sure we do. Going up, 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 up. Having a little trouble with camera angles and doors. Ah, this room. Yep, Stalfos. Had a feeling. I've been having good luck brute forcing these guys with spin attacks. Like I said, these guys aren't actually all that scary. Especially not with the big Goron sword. I believe we're gonna have to fight some Dark Nuts coming up too. Oh, there's the boss key. Perfect. Yeah, they wouldn't make this hard to find. Even in Master Quest, this is our final endeavor. They wouldn't hide it somewhere. Even Master Quest wouldn't do that. Alright. Going up. Just climbing up, 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 up to the top of this tower. What is it with bad guys and towers and castles and stuff? Oh, we gotta fight two. Can we only get one of them? Yes. Alright, let's see if I actually have figured out the rhythm. So far, so good. Okay. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Oops. Got it. Almost hitless, too. How about that? Yeah, I'd say I really have gotten the hang of this. Got a little greedy there. I didn't know if he would strike, so I took a risk. It didn't pay off. This one is black. I don't know if that gives him more health or not. Might just be a cosmetic difference. Yeah, it didn't really matter. And we did it! Not quite hitless, but still damageless. We're totally prepared for the final boss. You can hear some organ music if you listen real close. There's a ton of pots down here in case you need supplies. It's very good to remember that. That doesn't look like it leads anywhere. Oh, that's right, we're just going around the bottom. I'm not sure I ever noticed the organ music. It's a very nice touch. Yeah, it's getting louder now. I'll be quiet for a minute so you can hear it. Beautiful castle. I guess this must have been the Hyrule Royal Castle. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. That just means we can't Z-target. Not the end of the world. Do I? I'm tempted to blow a fairy just to show off the bottle. But I don't think I'm going to just yet. Dude, you gonna... Maybe we gotta get off of this platform. I did not realize... Ow. Didn't realize he wouldn't actually do the right attack if I was standing in the middle. Okay, let's find a better angle to get to a corner. Now he does it when I'm completely not prepared. Ah! Stop it! Just give me 1 second to get in position, man. Alright, fair warning, I have never been good at this fight. Let's just do the best we can. I've always found the timing for this, and you know this from the Phantom Cannon fight, but I've always found the timing for this to be very strange. But let's just give it our best shot. The first round is, of course, pretty easy. I've gotten a lot better at those. Whoops. I hate Z-targeting. I hate it. I will always hate it. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better at those quick spins. I never used to be any good at those. Alright, let's do it again. Round 2. Oops, waited too long there. Even I can see that. Alright, come at me again. Alright, I kind of like what I did where I got in position to jump and then shot the arrow because it set me up to get close to him. Alright, 3 spins appears to be the maximum of what we can do. He will start doing different attacks, theoretically. You don't have a ton of time to get that arrow shot off. Ooh, got him. Here's another change. Oh, not yet, I guess. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid? That was blood in the original. Link! Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And... Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. I'd make a joke about load bearing, but he's clearly doing it on purpose. Uh-oh. Oh, we have lag. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I'm looking at my equipment. Everything says it's running perfectly. It must be a problem with the game. Oh, well. Be careful here, because if you get too far ahead of Zelda, she'll actually wait for you because she thinks that you're not caught up with her. This is not my favorite part of the game. It's frankly very slow, despite the time limit. But how about that Ganondorf boss fight, eh? I think that's the best I've ever done with it. I felt a lot better than I did with the Phantom Ganon fight. Maybe it was the sword that I was using? Zelda? Where'd you go, Zelda? Thank you. But, or either that, or maybe I've just gotten better. And she will use her powers to make those bars disappear. Zelda does have pretty powerful magic. I'm not entirely sure what her power set is, but she is not a do-nothing character. There we go, we can actually see it this time. I love it when characters like royalty that could theoretically just be something you need to protect or collect or whatever actually do stuff. There we go. We're doing pretty well so far. There are a couple of things that will waylay us. Don't think that it's going to be this easy the whole time. I don't know what happens if you fall off the tower, but I imagine it's nothing good, so I'm not going to try it. I'm trying to think if there's anything notable to talk about in the Heart Piece gathering. I remember we did the frogs. I was considering doing the frogs on camera because we started it on camera. Ooh, now we gotta fight. But I'm actually very glad I did it off camera because when you play all the songs, you have to play a minigame. And it's it's extremely fast-paced. You'll see me do it in the montage. Basically, you have to kind of... Don't target Zelda, you fool. Basically, you have to repeat a pattern back, but it's extremely quick, and it really just involves... Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. It really just involves memorizing the pattern. I had a guide that I was looking at, but you have to go so fast. I didn't even have time to read the guide. It would fail me before I could move on to the next note. So you'll see what I mean. It'll make sense when you see it. So there was that. What else was there? Oh, I did Dompe's race again. I had to do it in under a minute. It took me a few tries, but I did manage it. It was very difficult, and I had to get a little bit lucky. What else was notable? I don't know if there's anything else really notable. There was a couple of holes in the ground, stuff like that. But yeah, I am fairly proud of myself for beating Dompe's race. Don't worry too much about the time. The game really tries to make you think that you're going to run out of time, but you most likely won't. If you get hit, though, Zelda will stop. So it's best not to. Zelda, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. The distance that you have to be from her is very precise. Alright. Notes. Zelda's not scared of zombies. This is the worst possible time for this, but I'm getting interrupted, so give me just a moment. Go figure I get interrupted on the last episode. Whatever, moving on. Also, we haven't done a question of the day yet, so today's question of the day is, what is your favorite music from an optional level? So, for example, we'll talk about it later, I guess. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Appears to not be over. Surely you didn't think that was the last fight, did you? That was way too easy. Ganon. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Ganon has knocked away the Master Sword. Lucky for us, we don't use the Master Sword. We're just gonna put the Big Goron Sword right back on. You have to target his tail. The best thing to do is just roll right between his legs. I said roll between his legs and get the tail that way. This is supposed to be all scary. Oh no, you don't have your sword. I think you can probably use the hammer if if you don't have the big Goron sword, because the big Goron sword is not required, but the hammer is. So basically you just gotta use your tools that aren't the Master Sword. This phase is pretty... I don't want to say boring, because this is fun and epic and cool. I actually really like this fight. But it's pretty much just this. So back to the question of the day. What's your favorite music from an optional level? So for example, my favorite optional level music is the swing... Well, it's not... Sorry, the big band remix of Jungle Swing that plays in the temple levels of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Those levels are not required to beat the game. They are required for 100%, obviously, but they're fully optional, and that is one of my favorite songs in all of video games. Link, the Master Sword is here! Hurry up! Speaking of Donkey Kong, honorable mention goes to the Golden Temple in Donkey Kong Country Returns. But enough about... Oh, we can talk... Oh! Can't talk to her anymore. Can we talk to her? Ah, well. I was hoping we could speak with her. But it doesn't matter. Roll. Thank you. No. Roll. Roll between his legs, please. Thank you. It is time to finish this, and just for flavor, I'll use the Master Sword. I'm pretty sure you have to strike the final blow with the Master Sword anyway. Oh, Zelda, don't worry. We will be absolutely fine. This is not my favorite final fight. That goes to a game that I may play on my channel at some point, so I won't spoil it. But this Ganon fight, despite not actually being that exciting, is pretty epic. They do a good job of making it feel very high stakes. I am not concerned about my health. I've got fairies. I will be fine. I was always confused about the difference between Ganon and Ganondorf as a kid. I'm pretty sure Ganondorf is when he's in his human form, and Ganon is when he's in his monster form, although that's not always the case in every game, so who knows. Am I supposed to be doing something else, or is this what I'm supposed to do? It looks like this is working. There we go. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. This has to be done with the Master Sword, I'm pretty sure. And... use the Master Sword! Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword! Has anybody actually seen that dialogue? Again, that was blood in the original. And that's it. We've done it. Six sages, now! Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. He means it, but that's for another game. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. And with that, the timeline split and a whole bunch of shenanigans happen. We did it! That is the end of the Master Quest. I will admit, towards the end, I started getting a little bit fed up with it, mostly because of the Gerudo training grounds, well, a little bit of the Spirit Temple as well, and then Ganon's Tower was just the worst. I really liked the game. I am very happy I played it. Am I going to play it again? No, certainly not. I'm not planning on doing any bonus episodes after this for two main reasons. First of all, this game has been played to heck and back. There's really nothing I can show that isn't shown somewhere else. And also, this computer is literally falling apart, as in pieces are falling off of it. So, I don't know how much longer this computer has left. All my files are saved on it. Yes, I could transfer it over to my other computer, but... Oh, hold on one second. Darn it. Phone call, sorry. Sorry about that. Everybody got to hear my funky ringtone. What was I saying? Yeah, my computer's falling apart. I could transfer all the files, but that's more work than I want to do. And I just want to end this thing before any more chunks fall off of my computer. So I do have a plan for the next series. I'm a little bit nervous about it just because I don't know how much of an audience it's going to have. You'll understand when you see it, but it's something that's very, very near and dear to my heart. And it's also something that I feel like I can contribute a ton to. I've already gotten a lot of footage that I haven't seen anywhere else, so there's room for me to really dig in and show everything off. But I don't know if it's a game that's going to have mass appeal, but fingers crossed that at least somebody appreciates it. I think I'm going to leave it there, and I'll let you guys watch the credits and the final scene. So this was the end of my first ever blind Let's Play. Don't know how many more of those I'll be doing, but it was fun. Despite the problems at the end of the game, I did have a great time. Shadow Temple was my favorite. Water Temple after that. Loved the Forest Temple. Generally had a pretty good time, so thank you very much for watching this Let's Play of... oh my gosh, excuse me. Thank you very much for watching this Let's Play of Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and hopefully I'll see you in the next series for a brand new Let's Play. Bye-bye!